Did you know your brain has its own trash disposal system? Yup, it's true, but what if I told you it's not working as hard as it should while you sleep? In today's video, we'll dive into the fascinating world of your brain's cleaning process and explore the often overlooked reasons why you might feel exhausted, even after a full night's sleep. Ever wake up groggy, like you just rolled out of battle with a cloud? It's not always about the number of hours you clocked in bed. So grab a cozy drink and let's uncover what's really happening in your head while you snooze. Your brain possesses a unique system called the glymphatic system. It's like a janitor for your mental space, working tirelessly as you sleep to clear out everything from dead brain cells to emotional clutter. Sounds great, right? But here's the catch. This cleaning only happens when you reach deep, quality sleep. So, if you've been scrolling through your phone for hours instead of catching Z's, don't be surprised if you wake up feeling like you've been hit by a truck. Now, I used to think I was losing my mind, doing all the right things. I'd sip my chamomile tea, stretch like I was preparing for the Olympics, and keep my phone out of arm's reach like a detox champ. 8 hours later, I'd wake up feeling like I'd just lived through a week-long Netflix binge. Ever feel that way? Like, technically, I was doing everything a self-care guru would recommend, yet waking up felt like I was dragging around a weight made of molasses. Then, one night, it struck me. Lying in bed, my mind racing over every cringeworthy moment since 7th grade, I realized it wasn't my body needing rest, it was my soul. Burnout isn't always loud and dramatic. Sometimes, it's a whisper, quietly convincing you that everything is fine while you trudge through life like a productivity zombie. This realization hit me like a slow, painful gut punch. I've been carrying around an invisible backpack full of unprocessed emotions, stress, guilt, and insecurities that I hadn't even acknowledged. The worst part? The world often applauds this version of you, always high-functioning, always busy, while deep down, you're crumbling. So, at 2030 a.m., like a scene straight out of a caffeine-fueled movie, I marched to the mirror, looked myself in the eye, and asked, "What do you need right now?" Surprisingly, my answer wasn't elaborate or magical. It was simple. I needed to feel things again, without fixing, analyzing, or overthinking. Just feel. So, I wrapped myself up in a blanket, brewed what can only be described as a cup of sadness, and let it all out. The fear, the jealousy, the grief. I cried like I was in a rom-com, and it was all necessary. After a few hours, I fell asleep, and for the first time in years, I hit that deep sleep where my brain could finally do its janitor work. Here's a truth bomb. Exhaustion isn't always about lack of sleep. Sometimes it's emotional overload. You're not lazy or broken. You might just be full of emotions that desperately need releasing. We live in a world where productivity trumps presence, and if you're not careful, you'll confuse being functional with being okay. So what's the solution? I started asking myself how I honestly felt at the end of each day. No to-do lists, just honesty. I gave myself permission to embrace my messy human experience. Some days, it was dancing wildly in the living room. Other days, it meant taking time alone. Healing isn't always pretty. It can be ugly cries and canceled plans. I learned how to say no, not because I was exhausted, but because I needed space. I stopped pretending that I was okay and started chasing real peace, even if that meant stepping back from everyone's expectations. Slowly, my mornings transformed. I wasn't perfectly rested, but I felt real and alive again. The message is clear. Sometimes, the most healing thing you can do isn't to sleep more, but to feel more. Take off your emotional armor and embrace your feelings with open arms. It might not look glamorous. It could be messy. But it's the path to truly coming back to life. So if this resonated with you and you felt a tug at your heart, go easy on yourself tonight. You deserve it simply because you exist. Remember, your brain needs space to take out the trash. And maybe, just maybe, you'll wake up feeling alive for the first time in a while. If you found this helpful, don't forget to hit that subscribe button for more refreshing content like this.
Subscribe to our channel.